Boom. What is up? I am late, but it's okay. Josh fucked up and T Rup come in. Superhero. Save the day. That's what I do. Good Sunday morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys today? I wish I had I need to get the opening theme for the music up. Let's see. Jump up and see if you want to talk to me. Josh said I don't know what he is, but he said that he's running into some issues. He asked me to start it. And T Rup always saves the day. Hash Bash was legit. Bruh, Rodney, I got to talk to you about this. What up, Jake? Listen, bro, Rodney. I literally seen you walking away from I think Josh said you were over here somewhere. We were like, if you went down, what's up, Night Train? If you went down, that one street, and then you went down the L part of it, you were walking down there, and I was like, Rodney, and I looked up.
Monroe Street was the main one.
Okay, so I wasn't on Monroe
where
Street.
the electrical box was on Monroe. That was there. And then Tappan was the other half of the L.
So I was on Tappan, and you were walking down Tappan. Rodney was. And he had a group of people. He turned around, and I said, Rodney. I lost my voice the night before.
You're looking around and looking around.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, he turned around the way he was heading and just kept on fucking strolling. Yeah. Didn't say a damn thing. He was like, man, he was getting ready to run over there himself. Yeah. Before he turned around and started walking, he's like, oh, well, I guess, fuck it.
Yeah. Rodney, you couldn't hear me. I lost my voice. I was yelling at the boxing dude. The boxing shit it was great. And I was like this, and you turned around, and I know I seen you looking at that hat, Night Train.
Oh, I got two hats, dude.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I turned around, or you turned around, but you were talking to somebody in your crew, and I thought you were looking at me. You had the glasses on. That's pretty sweet, too. You had the glasses on.
Check this shit out. That's not even a snapback. That's a Velcro bag, bro.
That's cool, bro. I like that.
Nice hat.
Yeah. And
for
then
$20, they're good hats.
Rodney was looking at the person you were walking behind you. You walked to them, and I thought you were walking towards me. So I walked towards you like we were like fucking 50 yards away. There's a million people around me. And then you just turned around and walked away, and I said, what the fuck just happened? And Josh was cracking up, dude. It was funny. That's pretty sweet, too. I like the eyeball. Hey, baby, hope you had a great night. I did, bro.
This one's actually got the date on it, too, so I had to get this one. None of the other shirts really had the date on it. The hats don't have any of the dates on it. Like this one says established in 1972, but it didn't tell what year the hat or what year the event was.
Right.
So I had to get the shirt that said 50th, you know?
Right. Fuck yeah. Yeah, Trash, I hope you did, too. Did your girl and your mom like the whole show? Rodney's laughing at me. Dude, I'm telling you what, bro. I am so fucking sore from this weekend. My knee is trash, dude.
Oh, man, I'm so fucked. We went to the Saginaw Spirits game last night. Fucking up in the second fucking upper level. Fucking stairs again, man.
Yep. I walked up. I watched the show from the upstairs balcony, and I walked up them stairs, and I'm like, I ain't fucking walking down again until the show is over. Because I'm not fucking, dude. I was so pooped. Good morning, Rita. Good morning, Josh. Dude, I had a blast last night, but dude, I've been busy all weekend. It was like Friday, Saturday, just been I can't wait to just lay down. Bathe in some fucking pain cream or whatever, you know. Take me ibuprofen today and take a fucking 4-hour nap.
Yeah, Kendrick was getting out there this weekend, man. There was Pillar Talk this weekend. There was fucking boxing. There was fucking hash bashing.
And then we're jumping on. Good morning, Ren. Yeah, we're jumping on Bad Guy Locks podcast today at 5 too. I'm excited for that. Man, the 12th I get to go on the Edge of the Mind podcast too. I'm pretty excited about that. Seeing them guys last night at the the premiere. How long did you stay at Hash Bash?
I probably got out of there about 2:30, 3 o'clock.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was there for a minute. My daughter come down. She was up in Pontiac area. So when you guys got ready to take off for lunch, she was on her way. She was still like half hour, 45 minutes out yet.
Here's the guy that stood me up at Hash Bash.
I was y'all to lunch and fucking went and got some food because I didn't eat until I came home.
Right. You were hungry. Here's the guy that stood me up at Hash Bash.
What's up, y'all?
No, you were in a conversation and I was just like, bruh, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Dude, like, it was crazy because, like, Charlie Strackbon's the guy who puts on Monroe Street Fair, and he hired Deliciously Dope TV to film it and kind of put together a little thing to show people, like, what the connection between Hash Bash and Monroe Street Fair was. And I don't know. I think we did a pretty good job.
Did you
there was some dude walking around there with big cameras or whatever, and he stopped. He starts talking to me, and he's got these guys over there standing with a fucking camera, and he's got a mic in his hand interviewing me. So I don't know if I might have made it on like the news or some shit. I don't even fucking know.
Right.
Oh, Ren, we were out by fucking 12:30. We left at 12:30. Yeah, we were.
Yeah, them boys was hungry and on their way to go get food, and I was like, man.
We went to Little Brown Jug and smashed, bro. Dude, I took a nap when I came home. My wife was like, you got shit to do. I was like, let me go shower. What up? Good morning, Ryan.
What's up, Ryan?
Is she really?
Yep.
Another 24.
Just trying to get everything to work here, headset-wise. It's the day after Hash Bash, so everybody's like weed hungover, you know?
Yeah, dude. Too much weed. Dude, they came by with a fucking... What is that? Leaf blower and fucking just shooting smoke out of it.
That leaf blower fucking bong was fucking hip, dude. Big old fucking... That top was like this big around. And about that deep, I think it was, probably about 4 or 5 inches deep. They just load that thing up with bud, and they get the torch going and fucking fire that leaf blower up and fog the street. It was cool.
Hello?
Yeah?
Oh,
yeah, you're crackling, though. Your mic's crackling hard.
If you go out and come back in, like reset it, it might work. Yeah, dude. That was cool yesterday, but man, a couple of years ago, I was there and they took a picture and put it on the cover of High Times. I was front and center because you look stoned all the time, bruh.
Got 2 of those free ones yesterday. Some dude fucking, we're standing there and he's like, here, you want to smoke? He hands me and my daughter a fucking regular doobie roll up, fucking green ass shit in it, and fucking ended up buying 2 of those caviar joints for $25 and smoked both of those. Dude, I was so fucking high going home.
There it is.
Hey,
Where's Josh?
hey, we're on vacation.
No,
Good
you're
to
not.
see you guys. Sorry I'm late, everyone.
Bro, I texted him. I was like, do you need me to start it or are you a piece of shit? Do you need me to come through?
I'm sitting here at like fucking 10-2. I'm like, all right, I got me a fresh coffee, this or that. I'm fucking with this GoPro trying to get in. Still don't want to come up. I've reinstalled the GoPro software, reinstalled OBS, this or that. I don't even have fucking Discord going, so it can't be Discord pulling the shit. You know what I mean? So I don't know what the fuck, but it doesn't want to come up, man.
Are you talking about your camera?
Yeah, the webcam.
Yeah, dude, I had to delete Discord. You have to go into the settings and
I don't even have Discord. I got OBS and I've got the fucking quick cam software or whatever. It comes up as soon as OBS grabs it, it goes to a green screen and kicks back out of the webcam software. I just updated the whole thing, re-downloaded the webcam software, re-updated my GoPro, everything. It's still
quick question. Did you restart your computer after re-updating?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking not coming up for some reason. There's been a couple of days, but I haven't fucked with it too much. But this morning,
I saw a bunch of people there yesterday with like, professional equipment, like good cameras, good microphones, the whole nine, and nothing against them. But when I talked to Charlie Strackbine about, working in filming the Monroe Street Fair, we really talked about wanting to do it kind of guerrilla style. So I just used my phone. I mean, I have an iPhone 12 Pro, and those things can film cinematically, so that just worked out for me.
Bro, that's we use our phones for a lot of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because the cameras are just ridiculous. A lot of the times, especially going live, the cameras on your phone work better for that than any camera you're going to buy at $1,000 even.
Mm-hmm. There's a Canon camera, so I forget which one it is, but Canon made it way back in like 2012, okay, and it's all digital screen and stuff, and with the software that they released at the time, the camera's okay at best. It can do 1080, not a big deal. But if you download this special update cracked software, which is completely legal, and then put it back on the camera and redo the software that's on it, that camera can film up to 4K, and it costs like $250.
Shit.
That's
So
my issue. I got to figure out how to get a better quality.
Well, you could start by turning your phone to the side. Watch that real quick in StreamYard.
Woo,
Yeah.
you puss.
Watch. Boom. Look at that. Come at me.
I mean, when we go live for like sports events and stuff like that, the wrestling, the boxing.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's some settings that I can tweak that'll help a little bit, but mostly it's the internet connection. I got to figure out a way to find some wired connection at these places. The Wi-Fi works, but it's for what we're doing, it doesn't work enough.
Right. I mean, here's the thing. So shooting live is always going to be a pain in the ass because of that. However, when you're okay, so let me back up and point this out. Yesterday's weather was great for filming, by the way, because it was just like everything was just, I couldn't have paid for better lighting, honestly. So all I did was just drop my exposure a little bit and kind of film cinematically like that. And then when I go back to edit it, I'll just, degrade it a little bit here and there, light-wise, include, some light enhances here, and then play it back. It's all about how you edit it.
It will be better next time, Kimberly, I promise.
Tira,
Yes, Dad.
read the comments and greet them as they come in.
Oh, you guys were awesome Friday night. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
There's people that only listen to us while they're working. And when you just bring up a comment and answer it, they have no idea what you're talking about.
Do you know how many times that you have said that to me in my life?
More than once.
Yeah, but we know you need to repeat things.
Finally learned.
Every day for the last 150 days, I guarantee, or a year and like.
Hey, Chef Rodney, do you need a job?
So
No.
they say
I might be hiring soon.
They say repetition. They say
Fire.
repetition, but they didn't say how many times they'd have to repeat it to T before he'd learn it.
Oh, I got a cool thing. I smack my head on something, I instantly forget. Think. Hey, what?
Good morning, squirrels.
The lights
Reset.
back of the head.
Glitter bomb.
Good morning,
Okay.
Jess. Good morning, KR Tooley. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Patrick Mendez. Good morning, Ren. What up, Ryan? What up, Rita?
Here.
Crash Dog. Guys, Dev Rucker.
You're right, dude. I've been fucking up comments all day, bro.
What's up, Kayla?
Good job, Josh. You're doing good. Hey, man.
Good morning. Good morning.
I'm weed hungover.
Oh, dude. So I was sitting there kind of smoking with people watching, the speeches and Hash Bash before we had to go somewhere else. And I get past this joint and the dude's like, hey, there's some concentrates in it. And I'm like, okay, no big deal. I do dabs. And I took like the biggest rip of this joint and was like, fuck. That's got a lot of concentrates in it. I think there was more fucking like dabs or something in that joint than there was weed. Made me cough a little bit, but then I was just higher than shit. So I was like, all right, well, I'm hungry now. So I went and chased down food.
Oh yeah, dude. I was super.
What up? What up, CSL? Good to see you. Evie Sabo says the weather makes a difference. Yeah, weather so makes it a difference. You guys make my ear pods so worth it. I can't read today. I can't read today, or
so worth the show conversation. I'm doing laundry. I'm loving the banter.
Yeah.
You got to read it like an actor. Like, you got to put a little bit of emphasis behind it and be like, yeah, the weather makes such a difference. You guys make my ear pods so worth it. And, you know, like, give it a little bit of emphasis.
My dyslexia was in high effect. I was like, yes, different weather, so make it.
Guys' ear pods make my ear pods conversation banter.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. Hey,
I had a blast yesterday.
I don't know if you guys talked about the premiere yet, the movie premiere. That dude, that was such a good time. Such a good time. Everybody involved, from Nate to the actors to our kids, busted their ass off working the concessions yesterday. Everyone, congratulations. Everyone deserves a pat on the back. It was a great job. me and T-Rup were there for once, helping instead of running stuff, and it was. Everybody did great. Everybody did fantastic.
I wish I could have caught it, honestly. I mean, I had to film yesterday, so I was there at like 9 a.m. at Hash Bash, you know what I mean? And then I think we left around 3. So we got most of it, and we were going to go to the Hash Bash Cup afterwards, but we decided not to because it was just like we were just dead tired from having to walk through seas of people, you know?
I had to drive back and fucking make it so I could go to the Saginaw Spirits game last night. So I ended up having to take off about 2:33, somewhere around there. I was like, yeah, that's close enough. I got back. I sat down for about an hour and a half, turned around, went back right out the door to go running again. Saginaw Spirits won last night against Sarnia, though.
That's good.
I told you last night, my first time in Ann Arbor, I worked at McDonald's downtown for Hash Bash. I never made so many French fries in my life.
He said that's all he was doing was dropping fries the entire time.
We went to it was funny because you guys said Little Brown Jug. There's also a Little Brown Jug or the Brown Jug or something in Ann Arbor. So we actually went there to get something to eat, and we walked in, and the dude was like, hey, we have room for you, but we don't have the servers and stuff. And so we sat there for like 20 minutes, and there's literally 2 servers, and I was just like, we could help. Like, she's a server, he's a chef, I'm a chef. Like, we got this. Like, they actually took us serious, and then I was just like, nah, and then something about sushi.
Sushi.
Sushi was
Hey,
good.
Kira, I'm going to park in your driveway, okay? I'm not coming in.
Don't ever park in my fucking driveway.
Yeah. You better
Hey, I'm not going to even ask you. I didn't even ask for permission, brother. I said I'm going to.
Oh, where did you just turn fucking like you're fucking Conor McGregor now? I
Hey,
said
you-
I'm going
you-
to.
Hey, you'll do a fucking thing. You won't do a fucking thing.
You won't do a fucking thing.
Every
You
time
won't do fuck all,
it
bitch.
seems like Josh's Sunday thing is to park in T's driveway. They think he's a drug dealer or some shit, probably.
No, it's just my one of 2 of my best friends that, when I'm away from them for too long, I get anxiety and
Yeah, but I seen
I
you
need
all
to feel-
fucking day and all night and all day yesterday and all night. Do we work together all fucking
I
weekend?
need you
I'm
to-
sore.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
I need you to be
You know,
Everybody's wondering why I haven't fired you. It's because I need you.
they say that married couples only spend an average of 4 minutes a day together. Think about that, you two. You guys are spending way too much time together.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
I figure that's why the divorce
Why,
rate is so high.
listen.
They're spending that much time together.
You guys want to hear a joke? You
Sure.
said my wife is listening in her room, and she heard you say, a husband and wife only spends 4 minutes together a day. And Jessica said, I fucking wish.
We're walking across the street to the bar last night. And I told the wife, I said, I'm not waiting for you. We've already spent way more than our 4 minutes together. So I'm not trying to be over there by you while we're walking across to the bar.
Yeah. It's like 20 minutes.
Preparation time here, baby.
Yeah. We need that 23 hours and 56 minutes to ourselves. Dude, Jess can go 24 hours. She can go straight 24 and just be cool with it. Like,
Hey, dude, that's why I don't have a girlfriend, because I really don't need to see her until it's time to hang out.
Yeah. Do what I gotta do, and you know.
I got needs that I need fulfilled, and other than that, I just need a friend.
Friends
Josh
with
and T are codependent.
friends
Yeah,
with
T-Rup's definitely codependent on me.
No way. Who's parking in my driveway, bitch?
Oh, okay, you got me. I'm here, by the way.
You know, they say that most codependencies are usually pretty toxic.
Well, he is a narcissist, so.
Rodney.
Aren't we all?
all over his face, right?
Rodney.
Well, I understand that. Yeah.
There's a label right on it, dude.
Night Train,
That
I
actually
love
makes
that.
sense.
I love your logo, bro.
The logo?
Yeah, is that new?
Yeah,
or
that's pretty dope.
I just not
No,
seen
that's
it?
the old logo. I just the screen more, this or that. But yeah, that's Joe Stan FPV made that for me probably about 4 years ago. And
Thank you, Jeff.
my stickers and everything are like that.
Oh, the water in the garage?
She's letting me know waters are in the garage.
I need one too. Yeah, but there ain't shit in the house for you, cuz. There ain't shit in the house.
It's on everything, dude.
I thought I was gonna bring a joint to smoke with you after the show.
You can come on in, buddy. Dude, my voice is.
I like how you just switched from like you can't say shit and talking shit to like a very ecstatic Mickey Mouse.
Listen,
like-
my voice,
You
dude.
should have heard him trying to holler and scream at the movie.
Yeah. Ah, fuck.
Oh shit!
dude.
Rodney fell.
We're good.
As long as it didn't land in the coffee cup.
Back, homie. It's okay, Jess. I lived with T. I know how he is. You don't have to be embarrassed for him.
He slept right there on the couch, dog. I walked here and did the lot. No, I'm just kidding. I was up for a long time. I was up since 6 a.m. doing all.
Yeah, that's why we were
business
late
work.
to start this morning because everybody was up so fucking early.
Yeah, yep.
Me and Josh already had.
I got out of
we already
bed at
had
9
a
o'clock to make
conversation.
sure I was here on time. I didn't even set the alarm this morning. I was like, man, I hope I wake up in time because it was like 1 o'clock when I went to bed. But I made it. I was like
Dude,
hitting Josh up.
My old lady woke up hungover,
we
so
don't
that
know.
was interesting. She only had like 2 beers.
It was a weed hungover too.
Well, that's what I told her. I was like, honey, we spent all day smoking weed, eating edibles, and just getting completely fucked. You know, like that's normally what we do anyways. We just did it somewhere else. So I guess that maybe makes a difference. But at the same time, like,
It was just all
you
the
had
different-
2 fucking beers when you got home. You were fine. And then you woke up and you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, dude, because
Yep.
I'm feeling a little bit hungover from the weed. I smoked too much. I didn't smoke a lot after the hash bash. I was good for the rest of the day.
Honestly, after Hash Bash, I smoked 2 joints the rest of the afternoon. After that. Afternoon, when I said, Rodney, when I gave, you were the last person I said goodbye to. I was heading out as I saw you. And I didn't smoke again until fucking almost 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
Right.
I left with 2 pre-rolls. I smoked one of those on the way home. I got home. I smoked a fucking single joint that I had rolled for the trip.
Smoking with a small town. What up?
Took another one with me. Went to the game. Smoked it on the way home. And then I smoked the other pre-roll before I went to bed. I constantly smoked all day yesterday.
Hey, I gotta say, I don't know who was handing out pre-rolls yesterday at Hash Bash, but them things was a trash.
Yeah, so let's talk about that actually real quick if you want to, because I had
I
quite the
think
conversation with somebody.
I tasted one, and I knew going into it. I said, last time I came here and somebody handed me one, it gave me a headache.
Dude, it was
That's
The only
fucking
pre-rolls
stems
I got
ground up
free
and
except for
tasted like-
somebody giving me a joint.
This year, I hit that pre-roll again, knowing better, and it gave me a fucking headache again.
Oh,
So here's the thing with the pre-rolls that I don't like, and it's not the taste, it's not any of that. What's up, Smoke Dog?
What up, Smoke Dog?
It's the rolling of it, and hear me out. So I roll my own joints, like you guys know this. Like I roll cones. That's what I do. Bam, bam, bam. I put the fucking time into it because it tastes better in the end, you know. And being a chef, I understand that putting the time into something, you know, for it to be better in the long run, just makes sense. Exactly, and the pre-rolls, just like you, I mean, whoever rolls them by hand should just not do that anymore. Or if they're rolled by a machine, in some cases, they're just not tight enough. You usually have to, like, even before you smoke them, shake
gotta
them,
break
shake the
it
piss
up
out of them,
and
and pack
then
them
tap
down.
it,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then you only get half a joint. So you're like, well, I'll fill it with the rest of mine. You know what I mean? So, but I think that this actually, silver linings being what they are, I think that it opens up a huge market for like an artisanal hand-rolled cigar like we had instead of those hand-rolled joints. It's a whole different thing now. So if there's a person that literally just rolls joints really good, you could sell those for good money. Real talk.
especially out there. Hash bash show up with a big stockpile, fucking.
That's what I'm saying, because like people are like, oh, pre-rolls, I'm not paying for that. Yeah, they hit like cigarettes. I mean, I get that. But at the same time, if people are giving out free pre-rolls, it's probably not their best shit. You see what I'm saying? That's the truth.
Pre-roll slap like
Yeah,
Will
it's the
Smith,
club,
not very
man.
well.
I like that.
Clubs usually giving that kind of shit away, so they're just using the bottom line shit so that they can get some fucking advertising.
Yeah,
This is true.
100%.
You guys should pin that comment on YouTube for GamePro. That shit was fucking hilarious.
What up, Lena? Yeah, that was hilarious, Gammon. I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Yeah, sorry. Pre-rolls, headache.
What do you think about religion and afterlife? We're not gonna talk about religion, but we can talk about afterlife.
I don't want to talk about either one.
Honestly, I have a obviously we don't know, but I
TV will come back a
I
grand.
kind of believe in reincarnation a little bit more than anything else.
So, can I actually answer that question real quick?
Yeah.
All right. Real quick. So, I believe that religion is actually just theology. We use it to explain things that we rationally, logically can't explain in this world because of a lack of whether it's intelligence or resources or whatever. However, the issue there, you run into the whole concept of mycelium and mycelium connecting everything. So, if that's the case and mycelium connects everything, then that actually debunks and discredits a lot of things that are in some religion Bibles and things of that nature. So it's really a good, finding a good middle ground between the two that I feel that can make a, very heliocentric, focus on calming and, giving you a little bit of faith with like reality. And that kind of makes sense to me.
Well, and then going off of that, rumor has it the Bible was supposed to be just like basically a mushroom guide of how to live your life properly.
Yeah, that makes sense. I just picked up a book about mycelium and watched the documentary, and then 2 seconds, I'll show you something cool. I microdose with my shrooms now.
Oh, nice.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry?
That's the best way to do it.
That's the best
Oh yeah,
way.
dude. Yeah. I'm moving up from this week. I'm moving up from 0.1 to 0.5. I'm just gonna take the dive.
Take the dive. 0.7 is what I usually microdose at.
Word.
But I'm fucking huge, Rodney. I'm huge.
Hey, Gammons, go to Deliciously Dope.
Yeah. It's on YouTube. Deliciously Dope. All over there. I'm on Facebook. Twitch. I'm on Twitch.
Baby.
Daily Chronicles LEZ on Twitch. I'll come back through and post links and shit after the show. I'm smoking this joint right now though, so y'all gonna just have to wait.
Yeah, if I wasn't on the phone, I'd already posted it, but it's a lot harder on the phone.
I don't even know what I'm doing, and I'm on a computer with 3
I don't have an
screens.
admin
boys.
right.
T-Rup,
I don't have a
all
blue
you
You're
gotta
all right.
If I had a link, I couldn't post it.
T-Rup,
But no,
go
I mean,
to the-
so
I got it.
you know what? Let's
Go
do
to
this. Let's do this.
YouTube,
Anybody
Go to
that has
YouTube,
any
and copy the
footage.
link. Go to YouTube
Sorry.
on one
I
of your
got
other
it. I
screens.
got it.
Click
Go
click
ahead.
the URL,
I
copy
got
the
it.
URL,
I
post it
know.
in the chat.
Thank you.
Go.
Anybody that has any footage from the Monroe Street Fair or Hash Bash that would like to be, to pitch it into what I'm doing and edit it in, definitely get at me. Hit me up, message me, and I'll give you my email right now. It's deliciously-dope-tv@gmail.com. Send it to me or send out an email or something. Link it to me via Google or some shit. But, give me that and kind of, how you want to be credited, and we'll make sure that it gets into the final pick for the Monroe Street Fair and Hash Bash.
And just so everybody knows, we shout out love and give everybody the credit that's due. Rodney's the reason why we had guests on, such as the guy from Trailer Park and Letterkenny, Patrick, and I always forget the
Jacob.
other guy. Jacob. Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I cannot remember Jacob's name.
His name is Jacob. Yeah, his real name is Jacob Rowe.
His name
Yeah.
is Jacob on the fucking show too, bro. It's
Yeah.
Jacob
I know
and
it.
Jacob.
Hey, real life. I told you guys then and there. I've never watched that show.
You should. It's an amazing show.
It's pretty funny.
Pete, my buddy Pete Peterson says the whole first season or two is like us growing up. That's how we were. But I don't know. Like I said, I've seen bits and pieces of his parts.
Mhm.
I looked him up, but I
Mhm.
haven't watched the show at all.
Yeah. You guys should also check out the new season of Letterkenny. That's pretty cool.
Letterkenny, however, I do love.
Yeah. Do you see that women's International Women's Day episode?
I haven't seen any of the new one.
You should go see that.
Dude. Did I do it right, Josh?
I
Yes.
got really deliciously dope.
You did great, T-Rup.
You got it.
Thank you much. I can't tell you I'm on the phone, so.
Yeah.
Yep, you did great.
I did great. I just know, Rodney, that I'm the best.
Like I said, I don't have a blue wrench in YouTube, so I can't post links over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you one team.
Wow.
I can't do it from here, but I will. You deserve one for sure. You're here
I'm
every
just gonna
Sunday.
block him.
I trust
Yeah.
you. I
That's
trust
what most people
you
do.
not. Sometimes though, because you don't go in your pocket in your phone, so there's no ways to accidentally.
No.
We've had differencing has accidentally blocked people and stuff from
Oh.
pocket dialing and stuff. So
Even
yeah,
on my phone, I don't do a whole lot. I'm just holding the camera and fucking painting.
Night Train says it was cool out there smoking a joint while the cops just walked by. And
I have footage of that.
We actually had a fucking fan come up to us, a police officer. He walked up to us while we're smoking, and I was like, oh shit! I hid the joint for some reason, just out of habit, you know.
Right.
Natural instinct.
and he's like, hey guys, you doing a podcast up here today? And we're like, oh shit, okay, no, we're not.
No, because the service out here sucks.
Yeah, it's like the service is trash, and then come to find out, he watches the show. He's a fan of
Right.
everything we're doing, and that's really fucking cool.
So
cool.
actually, more to that point, if you don't mind, I love all of that, and like that means so much to to the people that do it. Like when you get recognized for stuff, that's amazing. We don't see the real numbers of the people that actually see our stuff locally, if that makes any sense.
Yep.
Like I've had people come up to me the same, people recognize me from things and stuff like that, and I'm like, how are you even? I'm flabbergasted because it's like I don't realize sometimes that 50,000 people or 1,000 people or 500 people even can be on the receiving end of stuff that I've created. It blows my mind. You know what I mean? That's all new to me, and it's like. That's cool. Why don't you share it though? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that.
And I tell everybody, I said honestly, like I want all the likes and stuff
Mhm.
like that, but the share is the most important part because stuff growing. Yes, I want you guys to comment. Yes, I want you guys to like. Yes, I want to have conversation. But if you guys don't share that link,
Mm-hmm.
we can't have more people come in. We can't have more friends. We can't have more discussions because that's important. That's why
Oh
you
yeah.
see if you got me on Facebook, that's all you
Mhm.
see me sharing everybody's stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's a good way to connect people too. So, for example, like check this out, and I'm gonna work this out for you guys too. I just had my friend's band, like the whole band, friends with the whole band, but Artifice was just on my show. Go give them a shout out. Check them out, artifice.com. Amazing music. I'm gonna get them on this show. You see what I'm saying? Like we're gonna have to fill the screen, but we can definitely make it happen.
Yeah,
Share it.
by the way, I did reach out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they saw it because I had a busy day yesterday after I talked to you, but I did I did reach out to them.
All right, cool. Perfect. I mean, let me know. They'll let me know who said what. It's not even an issue. Not that I need to know. You don't need me at all, but
I forgot
it's
to
just
say any that I knew you or anything. So
you're good. Don't even worry about it. They'll figure it out. If you're from Michigan, they probably just assume that I know people, which is a lot more credit than is actually the truth. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I know a lot of people, but like, I have people from Australia going, hey, man, I just added the show, man. It's great." And you know, people from Ireland are like, "That's great, crack." And I'm like, "That's cool." Wait, no, not crack weed, but and it's very confusing. You know what I mean? Sometimes.
Yesterday
Real quick, T-Rup, sorry. Will you go to brands and click the button that turns off our names for now?
brands.
Just because,
It says Friday Night Boxing and Pillar Talk.
right? And I don't know how to change my name right now from my phone.
Where's brands?
So you should.
I got it.
I just left StreamYard actually. I found a better one that's like 10 times better and a lot cheaper. So.
Well, I'm figuring out how to do it straight from OBS.
Oh, we're yes. When you figure that out, let me know. Because I've been trying to figure that out.
I'm all right here. It's just putting the pieces together.
So your imports and stuff like that.
I can multi-stream. I can. The biggest thing is bringing the comments up like this. That's my downfall right now of why we haven't done.
What you're gonna do is just download a third party. That part I do know. It's a third party app. It's a widget or whatever, and it's like an add-on for OBS, and it's absolutely free. I can actually send you a link to one.
I have it, Josh, but mine doesn't fade away.
Oh.
Oh, you got to do certain things to make it, like take away the background. So,
it's in the properties and timers and shit. Yeah.
That's what I do. Yesterday I had one of those what you were talking about when people recognize you at the premiere. They were there was a guy leaving the premiere, and he was a long guy, and he was like, "Yo, why?" He's like, "I'm glad I finally met you." We shook hands, and then he's like, "Why'd you grow your hair back, bro? You got married and you started growing your hair back." And I was just like, because I want to, I just want to look like Fabio for a minute. And he was just like, "Dude, you can't be getting married and growing your hair back, bro." Because like like supporting the bald people.
Nobody knows.
You should do a thing where like you grow it for a little bit, and like while you grow it, people can donate to a charity, and then when you get it cut, like that's, you see what I'm saying? You have to hit certain goals. People do that shit all the time.
But
you know what I mean?
Not only at the premiere, but somebody came up to T-Rup and was like, "Hey, T-Rup," I gave him a hug, and there was a couple people, and T-Rup was like, "Hey, who was that?"
Who's that?
But that, honestly, that part of the thing, that part right there is what blows my mind. Is when people, like the cop, for example, that cop came up to us, he knew us, but we didn't know him.
Right.
And it's, people will come up to you and talk to you like you're their best friend because they know you. Do you know how many people come in?
He's had an eye on T-Rup for quite some time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I look at it this way. Like, I give it more of a broader perspective, and here's why. So we've seen the generational changes over the years with weed, with people, with everything. Okay, cool. remember back on the old good days where you would drive down the road and wave to people? You know what I'm saying? And like you wouldn't know everybody by name, but you would know them by face or by you're just
Yeah.
nice to everybody.
I
You see
still
what I'm
do
saying?
that. I still do that.
That's the
Well, that's
Ford
coming
Focus
back. You know what I
lady.
mean?
Hey,
Yeah.
Ford Focus lady.
Hospitality, if you will.
Country folk never stop.
Hey,
They
if you're
didn't,
in
and I'll
Tennessee-
agree with that. I got a lot of family in Tennessee, you know, that call me. They're like, "Hey, Bub," and it's like we talked yesterday, and I haven't talked to them in 3 years.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
you're
So
in Tennessee
Southern
driving
hospitality is
and
true,
you don't
man.
wave when you pass another car passing by. That is disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like, my
Yep.
uncle, literally, there'd be 30 cars passing him.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll see the one, he's got like certain signals and shit. Like it's they got a whole little language. That's the thing. Like still having family in Tennessee, it allows me to definitely look back at those roots. And when in considering, you know what I'm about to say. So I'm very fucking weird when I meet people. I'll just walk up and start having a conversation. I don't care about names right off the bat. I care about energies, man. And like I'll just start talking to people and they're like, "Wait, who are you?" "Oh yeah, dude, my bad." And so I've just and working in kitchens with the revolving door policy and just like you know, you got a new fry cook this week. Oh shit, you know what I mean? And just that kind of thing, it sticks with you, but I don't do it offensively. And then eventually people, they either know who I am, figured out who I am, or somehow something like that.
I'm similar.
That's
Rodney.
really cool.
I'm similar.
You
in the
know?
fact where I'll either, if I just meet you, I'll either talk, or I won't say a goddamn word, and I'll
Yep.
just study you.
My
If the
problem,
energy, if that energy's there, we're best friends right the fuck away.
Mhm.
But
my
if I have
problem is,
any questions whatsoever, I'll sit here and talk to you, but I'm still figuring you out.
I won't remember a single name pretty much from the people that I ran into yesterday with you guys and whatnot. I'll apologize right now in advance.
Hold up,
I'll tell you what, but if I see their face, I'll know.
yeah, but
know what
listen,
the group
hold up,
was.
hold up. Hey, time out.
The names I probably won't remember so much.
Sales in 35 minutes, Ricky? Is this real?
Oh man, Ricky, you gonna be there?
I don't know what that means.
Yes. Hero, we're going to sales in 35 minutes.
oh,
I know you're tired. I'll drive everywhere. I'll drive your truck even, so you don't have to squat.
no.
He's already in the driveway. He ain't got to go nowhere.
Yo, at the same time though, that sounds like this shit
I'll
was
be there.
premeditated. Homies in your driveway, 35 minutes to Sal's. Yeah, I'm thinking there's a connection.
Yeah, that's synchronicity, baby.
Was there an
That's
email?
synchronicity.
Was there an email? That's crazy.
I'll be there. I'll be there, Ricky. I don't know what your face looks like, so you're gonna have to come up to me.
Ricky!
There better be a goddamn flash dance. I rather enjoyed those. And like, what was that Harlem Shake? You guys remember that? I just date
don't
myself
remember
with
how to
that?
do it. I don't know how to do it, but yeah.
But you remember like with Vine and shit. Oh, there you go.
You
Yeah.
guys gotta get these hoodies, dude. This is such a soft felt. Oh man, this hoodie is so fuck. I was hotter than shit yesterday on the way home wearing this damn thing. Oh,
Brain jerks?
Yeah.
I gotta get one of those.
zip up hoodie.
You know what? I'll tell you what. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm out of coffee. I'm gonna go grab a coffee real quick, but then I'm gonna show everybody on the show something that I got. Hang on 2 seconds, all right?
10 minutes tops, probably.
Oh, it ain't gonna be that long.
Unless Josh makes up for yesterday, but they're going to Sal's on 35, so they're down to 32 now.
Yeah.
I just gotta grab some coffee.
Hell yeah, Ricky. Ah, hell yeah. That's so cool.
Ricky.
All right. Get my laptop. So this laptop is my MacBook Pro. This is what I do all my editing on. It goes everywhere with me. And on the cover, y'all.
Nice. I like that.
Hell yeah. I appreciate that.
Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I lose this, I lose everything, though.
I love seeing stickers in the wild, dude. I really do.
In the wild.
In the
That's
wild.
what I call it. Yeah.
It's a sticker.
It's like a
in the
wild Pokemon you'd want to catch.
Yeah.
That one day, I made a post. I said $20 to the first person that sends me a Brain Jerk logo from
Yeah.
the wild.
Mm-hmm.
People were sending me internet. They were sending me internet pictures and stuff. I'm like, no. That's not the wild.
Has to be out foraging for food in the wild.
Foraging in the food.
Walking through the old Walmart, you got to see that logo on somebody or something.
So I was with Asher's Finest Rosins yesterday. They drove all the way up from Pennsylvania, and great guy, great vets, Matt, happy hippies, love them all. And they had the magnets that they were trying to slap on street signs and shit, and none of it would stick because it's not real steel anymore. It's like this aluminum shit.
Aluminum powder.
Stickers, baby, stickers.
Well, that's what I told him. I was like, why are you trying to slap magnets? Those are kind of pricey, like, you know,
Yeah.
stickers. That's why they call them slaps. Like, come on.
I need to order some more. I've only got 2 left.
Stickers.
The lady I order my stickers from for my logo, I pay about $2 a piece for them. But they're all done on a Cricut. They're 3-layer fucking vinyl logos.
I forget. I pay about $30 for each 50.
Yeah, I paid for 50. I'm paying like 125 with shipping. She's doing these all by hand though. They're not like some machine just fucking printing that shit. She's putting each layer on by hand. Every sticker's individual. Pretty cool. She's also in the drone community, so I try to support. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right.
That's what I do.
That's what you got to do, bro. You put a sticker on every one of your fucking.
I
drone.
usually order about 200 stickers at a time.
And then once we get the shipment in, we start going weird and putting them places.
We hand them out, and just so happens certain people stick them places.
Yup.
It sounds like T-Rock needs some whiskey, honey, and lemon tonight.
Hot toddy.
Yeah, hot toddies get that throat loosened back up.
It's
You got
terrible.
to do in the morning again.
So many jokes could have been said right there.
Yeah, I know,
That
dude.
up, right?
Shouldn't have, but I made a lot of money on the corner last night. I'll tell you that. Made a
Yeah,
lot.
Sounds like you did. It sounds like you put in the work.
We're in a
Hey,
movie.
rent's paid for the next 6 months, boys.
Cha-ching, man.
So what's the
Cha-ching.
That's a
fuck
good
I wear
night.
under a moo-moo? Hey, $5 you can find out.
Yep. I had somebody. I was wearing a muumuu last night at the premiere, and somebody walked
seen
up
that.
and he said, "Are you naked under that muumuu?" And I said, "Do you wanna see?" And I like lifted up my skirt and just showed my boxers. I said, "No, no, that's for later."
T-Rup, you should get like a T-shirt that says T-Rup, hustling, handiwork, mouth hugs, hand jobs, or something like that.
Mouth hugs.
Did you see the one guy yesterday at Hash Bash? He's like, give me head, don't waste the protein, or something like that. Like that.
I did
You
not.
didn't see that? Oh, I should have got one of the fucking shirts. It was like, give me head, don't waste the protein on the back. And like, I mean, there's a small company logo, and it was like very outlandish. And this dude's like screaming it as he's handing these T-shirts out to people. And I'm just like, I want one of those shirts. But at the same time, I have daughters. So it's like, I want it for me, but I don't want anyone to see it. You know what I mean? And that's the weird thing.
Ren saw him.
Okay, yeah. What did he say? It was like, give me head, and then like, don't waste the protein. I've got it on audio somewhere. I know I do, but I just don't really remember what exactly that person
I'd have
said.
to agree. Don't waste that protein.
At the same time, like, can I just point something out about Hash Bash Monroe Street Fair? It is 100% the exact type of bazaar that everyone loves. Okay. I had this like weird high moment yesterday when like looking into the future of gaming and just Facebook Meta and everything coming together, virtual reality and things of that nature. It's interesting because thanks, Ren. It was interesting because like we're getting to the point where that's becoming a reality. Where we're creating these MMO RPGs and stuff like World of Warcraft and shit on these headsets and these controllers. So it's really getting along the lines of like this whole like Wall-E shit. You know what I'm saying? And this whole culture of like, where all this everything is online. It's all like online. You're uploaded and shit, which is fantastic. But if that's the case, you're never going to be able to capture that bizarre like essence of people screaming 5 grams a joint or your mothers are or all kinds of crazy shit. Give me head. That's the kind of like Everything you could possibly
Oh,
imagine
man.
was happening. And the best part of it was, this part is my narcissistic takeaway. This is my toxic trait. And so be it. It doesn't hurt anybody else. But it made my anarchist heart so fucking happy. It really did, because I was like, whoa. You mean to tell me that if I have $20 in my pocket, I can go buy 2 pre-rolls for $5 there, gummies there for $10, and still have $5 left over? Fuck taxes. I love this. And everything was great in the day. Even the police officers were very chill. I've got, recordings of them. They're just standing there doing their job. They're like, everybody's high. No one's going to run, because that's the last thing they want to do right now. You know what I mean? Like,
dude told us, like, it was my point to go somewhere where they didn't find weed illegal. That he goes, I didn't want to go somewhere where I would have to arrest people for weed.
Real
Real quick,
girlfriend, if you want to get a table, it's just
Yeah.
girlfriend. So
okay, Ricky. Robert last night, we had a magician, right? Robert and his son on separate occasions got pulled up on stage by this magician,
And they weren't sitting next to each other.
and they were
sitting-
not. Yeah, they were sitting in opposite sections. And Connor got up there. He did a great job. Robert got up there. Fucking, it was cool as hell.
Hey,
That's the
he
thing.
said
And then
no.
Rita too. Rita got pulled up too.
Robert said no at first, and everybody in the crowd was like, go up there. Jess is like, Robert, go up there. Your son did it.
That's why I yelled Robert. I was like, Robert.
Yeah, we started cheering for him. He's like, all right.
see, here's the thing, and this is what I do, because there's a couple of people that, like, even before I kind of stepped into the whole podcasting thing and doing my thing, I used to be that kind of person where, like, all right, if you're gonna fuck with me, I'm gonna fuck with you too. So, like, if there's a couple people who invited me on stage, like when I was a little younger, I went up there, and you know what I did? The best thing I just dropped my pants. I just, boxers on, kept those on, just dropped my pants, and they didn't expect that. So when they turned around, they're like, wait, what? A little shock value. A little, if you pick on me, Luis gonna fucking pick on you back, and the only thing I can do to you is take my pants off, so that's
Don't
what we're
call
gonna
me
do.
up there in a moo-moo. I'm going to tell you that right now.
That's just, see, no, I mean, you can't,
Call me up
You're
there.
you're like
in
a happy
moo-moo.
caterpillar.
Yeah,
You should
call me up there in a moo-moo. They're going to be throwing ones eventually.
How many moo-moos do you have? I've seen like 2 or 3 now.
3 or
5?
You got like
6.
3 or, really?
6? Okay.
You got that many?
2 grandma ones, 3 colorful tashikis, and my butterfly one. 6 of them.
Okay, that makes sense now. Because I remember seeing the ones from your wedding. I saw the pictures from your wedding and stuff on Facebook, and yep. Now it makes sense.
You actually
time.
sound like Grandma Goik should sound right now.
he's got the bat wings to go with everything.
Hey, so you want me to scream at my wife the night before the drag queen?
This
No,
is
but
what
hearing
Grandma
your
Goik-
voice makes me think that I could pay for gasoline with a pack of Newports.
No, some Marlboro Reds, honey. That's what you got to bring. The Marlboro
I'm
Reds. smoke
writing
gold
that
flavor.
down somewhere. That was fucking good. Like, that was gold.
I
No, but hearing your voice makes me think that I could pay for gasoline with a pack of Newports. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good.
Hello. I don't know. I think I would have. I think I would have to do like a Boston accent with it.
Yeah, let me hear
Get
it.
in the car, kids. You fucking what?
No,
the hell
no, you know
these
what?
Kids doing?
Give me your best Christopher Walken.
I don't even know who. Wait,
Christopher
guys, I can't really.
He
get
doesn't
his
even know who
voice.
Christopher Walken is.
Yeah, you guys are.
There you go.
That was close. That was good. No, keep going. Like,
That's the Christopher
I don't
Walken.
know how he shoots his voice out of his mouth like
that's
that.
not that bad. Oh, time out. Actually, I'm glad I'm on the show now. You guys do know that Mike Tyson's coming to Lansing, right?
No, I did not.
Yeah, well, so there's this thing going on. It's the second year. It's like sponsored by Live Cannabis and stuff. And so Mike Tyson, okay, there's a good side of this and a bad side of this. I'm going to give it all to you right now because it's all of it's important, and that's the main takeaway. So Common Citizen is on the boycott list for Michigan. They're doing some stuff to try and take away caregivers' rights and shit like that. Okay, so that's just
Right.
Common Citizen is bad. Unfortunately, Mike Tyson has partnered with them in Michigan. That's unfortunate. We can't do anything about it, but do you really want to get punched by Tyson? That's kind of how I look at it. Right. But he's done some good things, but at the same time, it's just like, okay, there's too many positive and negatives of it, so, whatever. They're going to do whatever they're going to do. So he's now coming to Lansing, Michigan, and he's going to be, here coming around to that event. I support the event. I support people at the event. I probably won't be there. I'll be 100% honest with you. However, it is a cannabis event, and I think that anybody and everybody should go to all of them at the same time. I believe that we can all exist in our own lanes, craft, fucking caregivers, and then fucking, craft cannabis, home grow, and corporate. As long as we stay in our fucking lanes, we're going to be good. But once stuff starts getting muddled, that's when it's just going to be nasty. Let's see. Fuck corporate CC. I'm guessing corporate cannabis. They're cheap, half-ass joints, and yes, I would let Mike punch me in the face. Okay, it's true. I would probably let him punch me in the face. I would. However,
Hey, Mike would fold Ren right in half. I've seen
Yeah.
Ren in person, and she's not a large woman, but she ain't tiny either. You know what I mean? But
It's gonna get folded.
here's the thing, though. Hear me out, and I'm saying this. Okay, Common Citizen. Well, all right. Well, and listen. I'm sure you have your reasons for saying that. I have my reasons for saying that. It is what it is. It's not degrading them at all. If that's what you choose, if that's how you choose to heal, and that's your whatever. I can't force people to hate them. I don't hate them. I just disagree. That's it. I'm just disappointed. But getting hit with, Mike Tyson punch now versus 10, 15 years ago, huge difference. You got to understand, like, he's still built and he can still do it, but that muscle density is not there. That strike's not going to be fully there. And here's the thing: the reason I know this is because he said so.
I'm talking like Mike Tyson at 100%. He's probably at like 85% still.
I will give you that, yeah. But that 15% means you're living or you're dying, dude. So you got to really think about that.
Let's put it this way. I have a brain injury. If he punches me in my head,
You're done.
I will not know anything that I know now. Nothing.
This is true.
Squirrels wants to know what CC is.
It's a dispensary. It's called Common Citizen. Now that I've said it and you've heard it, it's going to pop up on you. They're a dispensary group in Michigan and in a few different states, I believe.
Yeah, their grow out in Michigan is where their main grow is.
Yeah. He's 60 plus. I think he's 62, 63. But I will say this. One thing that I do like about Mike Tyson, and there's a few things that I do like about Mike Tyson. There's a few things that I don't like about Mike Tyson. That's completely legal these days. Right. I like the fact that he just came out with an edibles line that's nothing but fucking little ears that were bit off.
I love that. I love the little ears.
But as far as Common Citizen goes, listen, when you claim to be from caregivers, for caregivers, and stuff like that, and then do anti-caregiver shit and support that,
Right.
that's like stabbing somebody in the, and then dropping the knife and go, I didn't do that.
Well, there needs to be caregivers, 1,000%. There needs to be caregivers.
And I'm not denying that, but so if that actually makes it worse, if you were a caregiver and then you went legit, super support, please do it. Absolutely. But at what point do you turn to the point to, push others out of the game or push others away? Where's that turning point? And if that happens, that's deviation, man.
Yep. That's or, yeah. Hey, they're sellouts, man.
I'm not screaming that, but here's the thing. in coming from a kitchen, each one teach one. Okay, that's the truth. All right. if you come to me and you go, hey, I don't know how to do this, I'm gonna be like, okay, well, you're about to learn today. Here we go. You know what I'm saying? Crash course. Boom, boom, boom. You just keep passing that on. Don't piss on the people below you. That's just not fair.
I agree.
Supposed to
Well,
help
it's like
build
what
each other up, not trying to take it down.
Shit I say all the time is I don't care if you do the same thing I do. I
Mhm.
will share the secrets that I know with you.
On DP, dude.
Because in my eyes, if Chef Rodney wins after I've said, "Hey, this is what I do. This is here's
Mhm.
some advice," and
We
you
all
go
win,
out,
dude.
use that advice and win, that's a win for me.
Mhm.
You helped.
I'm
Yeah.
1,000%, and if I'm being honest, I like
Mhm.
those wins more than the money wins.
So why do you think old people like to talk? They like to share the knowledge. They
Because
That's
feel
why I talk.
that
Because I'm an
sharing the
old
knowledge
soul.
is a blessing to somebody else because
Yep.
they don't have to go through the same shit that you went through.
Mhm.
That's what
Mhm.
people look for. So sharing knowledge is the way to build onto a community.
And you know, it's funny because
Just goes against it.
I don't know what my job is now. I'm not going to lie to you. And you know, we've heard many of mentor and famous figures say that before. But that's the truth of it. You know, with these evolving times, am I a chef? Sometimes I only really mainly cook in what intimate settings. You know, we're working on getting the restaurant so we can do it legal and stuff like that. You know, am I a writer? I write so much shit. It's like I don't ever stop writing. You know what I mean? It's just like I will bust out my phone at walking my dog and jot down some lines and shit. You know, it's take that back to watching M on 8 Mile scribble in his notebook. Same shit, just with a cell phone because I don't want to waste paper. Love trees. You know what I mean? And so all of that shit, like growing up, no one really talks about that. No one talks about like if you were lucky you got to like watch Nickelodeon in the morning. You know what I mean? Like if you had cable. There's one of the reasons I went to school is so I could watch fucking cable. Right. Nobody talks about that kind of struggle. Nobody talks about how, like, not only did you grow up not really having certain things that other people did and trying your hardest not to get picked on or singled out or anything like that, but at the same time, like, watching your parents struggle through this, whatever economic situation that's going on, and it's flabbergasting to know that the entire time, like, I was struggling watching them as a teen smoking weed, like, it's legal now.
Right.
You're welcome. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing, and it's just kind of like it got done. But when we're almost there, it did pass in the House. That is one thing we definitely should point out real quick is the fact that it passed in the fucking House. That is monumental. One issue. Like only 4 Republicans voted for it, and now it's going to a Republically led Senate. So there's the issue.
Let's get high and not give a fuck.
Gotta keep pushing, boys. That's it.
Yep, keep pushing. That's all it is.
Keep smoking.
Politics
It's working.
sucks, man. I love my life.
Support your
I know, but nothing's more political than weed.
You guys, I don't smoke weed.
No, look at his face. No, he's just always he's high as hell.
Yeah, weed. What's that?
Weed? That's weed.
If I do this, no,
You know what you are, Chef Rodney? You're an entertainer, motherfucker. That's what
sometimes
I smoke marijuana.
trying to poke you, like shove my arm in your.
I'm trying to get my mouth in.
Yeah. There we go. We just need someone's arm to like pop up in the thing.
Rodney, put your finger in my mouth. Oh, hang on.
Nope.
His finger got significantly bigger. Weird.
Just wiggle it around.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like, here's my point. Like, I want people to really look back at their lives and if it wasn't affected by smoking weed, and it's people smoke weed and that's cool. It's how we deal with things. Imagine how it could have been better if you did smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the point. And now we're putting that into food. And I have a lot of meetings with a lot of people to kind of like just the excitement of the wave of it being in restaurants soon. You know what I'm and just being it's monumental. Are you kidding me?
Like the hash bars and shit like that.
Exactly. Oh, they're coming. There's already so there is one in Hazel Park that just opened up. It's already opened. Go check it out. I think it's called the High. I don't want to say the name wrong, but it's in Hazel Park.
Ann Arbor too.
Yes, there's that one coming as well. I think I know who's involved with that, and I'm pretty sure I talked to him yesterday. Not 100%, but Kalkushka is in Kalkaska. That's Botanical Co. You should definitely go check that out. That's going to be open soon. I can tell you everybody at the Botanical Co. and everybody involved with that is super, super excited. I've heard nothing but good things about it, you know, so that's what I will tell you. But there's at least those few that are open. However, there are many that have been open that no one really talks about. These compaction clubs that are open to free enrollment from members, and not free enrollment, but, you know, enrollment from membership and things like that, you know, and there's free membership fees, you know, and whatnot. But you should definitely go check out Vehicle City in Flint, okay? That is a compassion club. They've been there for quite a while, you know, that's my point.
They used to have growers come in on the weekends or whatever and have the big farm market type deals. Yeah,
then you've got, you know, cannabis bazaars that happen all over. You know what I'm saying? These underground little niches and niches and facets. That's my scope. So it's a lot growing, you know, exponentially.
We got Pinkana up here. We got Canalicious up here. I'm actually like right next to Pinkana. It's 10 minutes to go to Canalicious fucking headquarters for me.
He's an asshole.
You got
access to the best cheese.
It's nice.
You guys sat down with Darren McCarty a while back. You know, he has his own line in Pinkana. It's the Darren McCarty brand, I believe.
Yep, that's what it is.
But that's my point. Like, availability is becoming more and more broad. You know, people are already putting it into food. You know, putting it in food. That's not even an issue. People are already gathering at certain places to smoke. Anyways, we have noticed as in the cannabis industry is this. People are smart though. They'll be like, well, wait a minute. So you want me to go to listen to that band, which I don't really have an interest listening to, or maybe I don't. Hang on. I can smoke weed there, cool. I was going to do it anyway. You know what I mean? But whether it's a vape pen or eat it edible, I'm going to be fucked up. So just know that. But okay, so to smoke there, but there's designated smoke tents that have the side where it can go anywhere. So that's stupid. It's just, you know, putting constraints on stuff. When in reality, when I go to leave, maybe the cops will flag me down or maybe they won't. I don't know. I don't want to deal with that. I'll just smoke weed at home and listen to them on Pandora or Spotify. People are doing that. Yep. You know, if they're like, okay, so sit here, continue doing what I'm doing, listening to it, watching, doing whatever I want in my own home. I don't have to deal with anybody else. I can get as high as I fucking want to, because then I don't have to drive anywhere. You know what I mean? I'm going to do that. You know, and then so on the flip side of that, the promoters are like, well, at least they go and, you know, sponsor the brands and products that are at these events. Well, we want to make sure that we send out a clear notice to those people not to work with specific people because of where the money leads. You know, that's a huge issue. The boycott list is alive and well, and it's not a meme that people should, you know, take lightly or joke at. If you do your diligence and look into these people, they're doing some pretty fucked up and shitty things. Period. You know, and that's why, like, I definitely try and help with Michigan Weedsters, you know, and watching the reps and watching the politics aside, because nothing is more political than food. And just as a chef, you can sit there and go, that guy's full of shit. Right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can reaffirm that, you know, and watching these people go, well, one of the reasons that we don't want to make marijuana completely 100% legal in X, Y, and Z, which it already is, so why are we fucking talking about changing that? And then they're like, it's because, you know, the neighbors can smell it when you grow it. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like...
The neighbors know I'm doing something for the oxygen?
Well, at the same time, we'll get to phytoremediation in a minute. We'll get to phytoremediation in a minute. And you're absolutely right there. But it's like, yo, do you mean the same neighbors that, like, come to me wanting to buy weed every time they fucking smell it? So let's not even talk about that. I give it to them because legally, according to that, that's what I have to do. But we won't talk about that. What we will talk about is the fact, where are you getting your data from? You see what I'm saying? Because I'm not growing at my house because I'm not a fucking idiot. At the same time, I'm legally allowed to grow 12 plants wherever the fuck I want. You know? And so it's just like, you have to watch these rights or people will take them away. Here is what the MCMA wanted to do. This is what they proposed. They proposed that, okay, so instead of everybody being able to grow 12 plants by themselves right now, per household, I would like to point out. So if you live with roommates, divvy it up. You know what I mean? Or something. But 12 per household. They wanted to cut that down to 3. Well, people said no. People don't like that. So they started growing their own. Okay, and then they started voting and paying attention to the politics of things. Dude, if you're over the age of 25 and you're not paying attention to politics, I don't care what color you vote. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, at least pay attention to it, because sadly enough, it's going to control what you do around you currently. For example, if I wanted to open my own business, I would move to a different state and open it because the taxes are less there in certain things that I would like to do. You know what I'm saying, with food and whatnot. Starting a business there would be a lot smarter. Well, I don't know the demographic and stuff. And people are like, there's no way people do that. People fly halfway around the world just to look at something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's stupid what people do. People will literally play tag around the world because they're rich and that's just what they want to do. So if that is actually happening at least once, that means that there's a shot from my low life, you know, to fucking get a goddamn dream and hope. And that's the people always like to see like the views of boom, you know, this whole fiasco happened and the dirt settling, and there's that camera that just swings, and as the people are still dropping from the war, you know, and it's crazy.
We gotta go. Ricky's at sales right now. We gotta
oh
go.
Shit, you guys gotta go, man. We were deep in this. Sorry, I'll have to do dabs a different time.
Ricky, we're on our way. We'll be there in 5 minutes.
I love it.
Sounds like a good pillar talk, though. Just saying. It sounds like a good pillar talk episode.
I gotta go, but I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Love you guys. Love you guys. Jesse said bye.